Whoa! Huh, good God, y'all! What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again, Lord. Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and with this video, I'll be discussing my thoughts on Rage of Bahamut, Virgin Soul, Episode 11, the declaration of war between the heavenly realm and humanity has all but begotten itself. And it's insane. I mean, you knew this was coming. You knew that, the archangels, they were going to manipulate El Mugaro into this, sort of blackmailing him because of the threat of his mother's safety and reuniting with her and everything like that. Of course, he wants to be reunited with her, and he'll do anything he can. He'll use that heavenly ability, and he is effectively reborn as the angel, the angelic El, wings and all, and he's a warrior to this cause. He's seen the ignorance of humanity as most manifested, chiefly manifested in Cherios, as showed to him by the archangels. And it seems like Sophia might have a little bit of doubt that, maybe she knows that they're kind of pulling his strings a little bit, they're manipulating him a little bit there, and maybe she's having a little bit of reluctance, at least the way she's looking sort of sheepishly behind the scenes every time we see her. Whenever they're putting this idea across to El that, he's got to step up. He's got to do something if he ever wants to bring humanity back down a peg, as well as reunite with his mother and have a peaceful, quiet life with her. And so, of course, this is coinciding with his mother, Jeanne d'Arc and Nina, trying to make their great escape. And it was... It was like hilarity as well as absurdity and just a bit fearsome, them trying to get away because, of course, they're running into guards, and Nina has no problem taking them out when they finally get to their destination, which is a device of some type. And I don't know if this was like, this is the tram or whatever they're using to bring out the rocks that everyone is busting up. If it's the device that Rita, who has finally made her way inside the prison, has overheard, that they're trying to create. They're trying to finish the production of, and I don't know what this device is, but presumably it is a device of penultimate power that Cherios will seek to use against the heavenly realm in whatever war that may be coming. I don't know if that's the same device as the one that Jeanne d'Arc was warning Nina about, that they had to cross before they could get to the male side of the prison, try to get after Favreau and Kaiser. But I like that Nina actually bold-facedly admits to the fact that she can change into a dragon. She is dragon form, dragonkin, whatever it is. And, Jeanne d'Arc's kind of like, okay, that's interesting. I don't know how that's going to help us unless you can get a guy that, you're going to get all hot and bothered over. And they make it almost all the way out. And then, of course, they walk smack dab right into Cherios, who this comes right after the heavenly realm has given mankind the ultimatum. Either you're going to sacrifice back to us everything you ever stole from us, and you're going to worship us again, or you're done for. And so, of course, Cherios, he's very much steely-minded. He's not going to back down. He is going to stay tough as nails and begrudging, and he just wants at the heavenly realm. He wants to wipe them out all told, genocide against the heavenly bodies. And I like that we actually see some of humanity rebelling against this, a la Nam. It was like, again, war. What is it good for? They know better. They know they don't want war with the heavenly realm. Some of them still worship these gods, much as Jeanne d'Arc does, and they know this can only end 6 ways to Sunday, all kinds of badly. And so it's gobsmacking that he's holding to this. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about humanity. He only cares about the supremacy he wields. He has taken upon himself, and he now wields, and he just wants to be ruler of all. Absolute power has corrupted him, absolutely. I've talked about this before, but, I mean, how can there be any doubt any longer that there is even any honor left inside him, especially when he does catch Jeanne d'Arc and Nina making their escape, and when Nina is screaming at him, leave Jeanne d'Arc alone, leave her alone, get out of her face, stop threatening her, all this kind of stuff. He very passively walks up to her and sadistically, twistedly, is like, you've never changed. Shall we dance once more? You know? And at that point, I wanted to wring a mother trucker's neck. Like, I'm not even kidding. I was like, Nina, choke him. Choke the life out of him. Everything we've seen this guy do, there is no argument that you can give me, that you can throw at me, and I challenge you to do so in the comments below. That's what this is all about, having a great, grand discussion, back and forth conversation, even if our POVs happen to disagree. As long as we're amicable and we're respectable, I love the conversation, even from differing points of view. But there's no argument. I challenge anyone to give me any argument that says, this guy is doing things honorably. This guy is doing things righteously. This guy's of pure intent. And there is no sadism, sadistic quality. There is no hate. There is no, wanting to enact genocide over the heavenly realm and be supreme ruler of all. If you can give me any hint that that is not on the money, I'd appreciate it. Because as far as I'm concerned, he is utmost villainous at this point. And so it's kind of... I mean, it's sad that, of course, Jeanne d'Arc and Nina got caught. They did not make their way out. They did not succeed. But I love that Rita got her hand herself in there and have been knocking out guards left and right. And she is the saving grace. She's very much the cavalry over the hill, as I said, metaphorically speaking, a couple of episodes back when she first was making her grand entrance into this prison. Finally, she's there. Finally, she's going to save the day, and it's all kinds of gangbusters. And I can't wait to see The Great Escape. We have been promised by the end of this episode, with Favreau and Kaiser arguing in the end card area, saying, the next episode is The Great Escape, and I can't wait. I can't wait to see them get out. And I can't wait to see these heroes, for lack of a better term, these protagonists coming together, aligning, unifying, and hopefully, I mean, for the most part, they've just been caught in the middle since the word go. I do hope that they're coming together, they're aligning and unifying, will bring about some force for good that we'll actually see. But there are some people, on my last episode discussion video, I got a comment suggesting the hypothesis that maybe things will end badly. Maybe one of our main characters could die. Maybe Nina could die in the end, sacrifice her life, much as was the case at the end of the first season. And I don't discount that. I don't dispute that. I think it's certainly possible. But I'm more aligning toward the idea that it would be one of our other main characters, like Jeanne d'Arc. I'm wondering if her life will still be preserved by the end, if we'll see a happy reunion between she and Mugaro L. I don't know. I don't think they'd kill off Kaiser or Favreau. Favreau maybe, because he is so fan-beloved. Maybe Kaiser just because of his honorability. Maybe all of them. I don't know. I feel like the likeliest to lose their life at all might be Jeanne d'Arc, because she is such the linchpin in all of this. Basically everything hangs on her existence now. The heavenly realm wants her back. They're going to exploit her own son and his heavenly body powers to wreak havoc over mankind, who had wrought havoc against them previously. And she is the unifying factor. If she had granted Cherios's request and agreed to work alongside him to become part of his movement, she might have actually saved mankind, at least from war with the heavenly realm. But there's so much of mankind that under Cherios's rule is still despicable, is still horrendous. The slavery of the demon kind, the demon realm, slaughtering them, doing crazy psychotic experiments on them and all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's the fascist culture, and he is now the leader of that. And he is holding on to that stake that he's claimed with all due ferocity, and it's scary as all hell to see the fallout that is about to occur because of his nature, of his ill nature. But it's not like he is the only bad pawn in the entire game. The Heavenly Realm certainly doesn't need to go to war with humanity, but they choose to. Demonkind doesn't necessarily need to fight back, against humanity, or have been belittling against humanity, which is what brought about the animosity in Cherios to begin with. He wanted to punish demonkind for their earlier transgressions. So, I mean, those transgressions, they didn't need to be, but this is how it all fell apart. You know, demonkind became enslaved. Humans wrought havoc in the heavenly realm, and now all hell's going to break loose. War! What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. And so I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below if you've seen this episode of Rage of Bahamut Virgin Soul as well, what you thought of it. Are you pitched at the edge of your seat, excited for the Great Escape? Are you in any way fearful of the fallout that is yet to come? Are you angry, sad, upset, sort of in between, you know, in limbo about how Mugato, how El was manipulated into this position of about to, you know, wreak havoc on humanity, to go to war with humanity, to save his mother? I mean, if that's not blackmail, if that's not manipulation, I don't know what is. And it was very similarly so Charios was trying to approach his own mother in regards to him. With regards to humanity and saving and preserving humanity, he also tried to hold that carrot on the end of the stick for Jeanne d'Arc and say, you know, for the sake of your son, for the sake of humanity, think of all the people you would save them. But to do so would be to give up everything Jeanne d'Arc is, and she's not going to do that, you know. So it's pitched, it's insane, and I'd love to hear what your thoughts on it are in the comments. So yeah, otherwise that'll be pretty much it for me on this. Hope this video finds you well, and I'll catch you all later. Peace.